My Amazon guy has filed over 2,000 trademarks, and we're better than the IP Accelerator, according to our customers who have used us.
Is there a difference between the brand registry and a brand page, or are they the same thing?
Brand registry is a separate entity. Use the super admin email from Seller Central, but ensure it matches the trademark owner email, or use a registered agent to avoid verification issues.
The super admin, that's the email address that opened the Seller Central account, and you want to use that for the brand registry registration. And if you do that, that will connect the accounts together. So if you didn't do that, that's where the challenge is, and that's where we're going to have to figure out how to solve it. Trademark owner is technically a separate entity. So when you file the trademark with brand registry at Amazon, it sends a note to the trademark owner. They give you a code. You go back to Amazon, you put the code in, and it approves you to own brand registry and represent that brand. If done correctly, the brand registry will connect to your Seller Central account. You then get access to create a brand store. And it also gives you the ability to do what's called A+ content, which is an expanded list of pictures and information at the bottom of your detail page. And that is a really important thing to set up because it improves conversion rates 3x, and it improves your traffic generation from SEO and keywords because you're indexing for hundreds, if not thousands, of additional keywords.
Amazon's new UI has a familiar menu, but some elements have been restructured recently to improve user experience.
What's really great about this is this particular UI now makes it so it's as simple as clicking an add a user button. Instead of having to make a ticket, now you just put their email, name, brand. So if I have Age of Sage or Momster here, and you can make them an administrator, rights owner, or registered agent. Additionally, you now have an easy way to remove people from the brand registry by seeing a full list of all the users, which comes in handy should you need to remove anybody from your own brand registry.
You can contact brand seller support. For the most part, this is probably going to be the #1 thing you're going to do. For example, if you're one of those brands that's having an issue with brand registry, you'd click that, you'd come in here, and you'd select one of these problems. Many of you are going to want to select technical issue right here, file a ticket and say, hey, I'm having a technical issue with my brand. Can you please help me resolve this? For example, somebody's already registered my brand name. That would be a technical issue. Or I'm not getting my application accepted. I'm having a technical issue with the paperwork, something like that. This would be a great time to use that. The second most common issue I typically see is a listing issue when somebody comes in to request a product detail page change. Their title is locked and they can't update it through seller support despite loading the proper data. So in here, you could type in the ASIN and continue through the ticketing process to get an update like that. This is going to be your titles, your descriptions, pretty much anything that's public facing to the consumer can be fixed with a ticket right here, and this is superior to filing tickets in seller support by a long shot.
Category changes are now easier with Amazon's improved interface, reducing the need for multiple ticket submissions.
So you could come in here, type in your ASIN, and select which category you want to be in. We see a lot of pushback on these tickets, but if you hold your own, and you keep replying to those tickets, eventually they go through. Very common, 3 to 5 times you'll have to make a request before you get your way. Don't be alarmed, that is pretty standard and normal. And over here, you can report sellers that are on your ASINs if they're hijacking the listing or an unauthorized seller. Although Amazon does claim they are not in the business of policing distribution networks, they do care if somebody is selling a fake or ripped off product, and they do take those down. There's also a transparency program. Historically speaking, I've spoken pretty negatively about this program. Update may soften that blow, make it a little bit better, and there may actually start to be some real value with transparency, preventing anybody from selling on a listing unless they're part of that transparency program once your brand is enrolled. So if you're seeing a lot of hijackers, I would definitely check out transparency and try it out. Share your experience with others so we all know whether it's good. On the manage dropdown, very seldomly do I come in here and access this. Pretty much only when I need to enroll a new brand.
One of the issues that I've seen come out of IP Accelerator is they don't really think about the punctuation or the capitalization or proper case of a trademark. So that may be one reason why you want to go with my Amazon guy. But one thing about IP Accelerator is Amazon will guarantee it and the speed is present. So figure out what's most important to you. But if you want to support our channel for all the content we put out, we hope you go with My Amazon Guy. My Amazon Guy has filed over 2,000 trademarks, and we're better than the IP Accelerator, according to our customers who have used us. But you can go directly through the IP Accelerator. They'll charge you about 2 or 3 times as much, and it'll take about 7 days. and then you'll get your brand registry right after that. But feel free to use My Amazon Guy at myamazonguy.com/trademark.